What's happening, guys? You guys are in for a treat for this one. So stay tuned. Every single one of these things has happened to me. All these things has happened to me. And I'm going to save some lives today with this masterclass of a video. We're going to go over 8 things the narcissist will do to you in a relationship. And not only in a relationship. People can do this to you in a friendship. Your own family can do this to you. All sorts of things. So pay attention to this. We'll go on to number 1. Now I put this number 1 because pinpoint this is what happened to me in the past. And I learned from what happened. And it's very evil. They will sell you a dream to gain control. There's nothing wrong, guys, with talking to the opposite gender. There's nothing wrong with, things are going a certain way. You just have to be cordial with that person. You have to be on the same wavelength. You can't be telling them, oh yeah, we're going to get married, we're going to have kids, we're going to do this, and you have that person actually believe in those things, like for sure it's going to happen. You can't do this. This is exactly what a narcissist will do. It's happened to me, and it's absolutely crazy because, bro, I was young, I was naive. I literally thought for sure it's going to happen. No, didn't happen. So that's very evil. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with talking to the opposite gender. Even if things don't end up working out, you just have to be cordial with the person you're talking to, even with your friends, even with business partners. You can't say you're going to do things and hype it up as if, oh yeah, this is going to happen, and then one person doesn't follow through, one person doesn't do it. Or you make plans to hang out or something like this, and this goes on to number 2 as well. I'll explain it for number 2. Emotional manipulation, and these kind of go hand in hand. People will emotionally manipulate you in ways that you can't even see coming, bro. Like one of your friends can say, oh yeah, we're going to do this today, and I'll pick you up at this time, or you're going to say, I'm going to pick you up at this time, and then all of a sudden, no call, no show, no text, no nothing. They just fall off, and it's like you made a plan for a specific time, and then they just don't even answer. That is evil. Who does this? Who really does things like that? When it happens to me, it pisses me off so much, bro. And the reason being is because I would never do that to somebody else, bro. We have our phones on us all the time. You don't think they've seen it? Of course they've seen it, but they don't care enough. They don't care about how you feel. That is emotional manipulation. They simply do not care. Number 3. Crazy making and gaslighting. What can I even think for crazy making? I know gaslighting, bro, I'll explain it like this. I had a friend one time, and this was around COVID, and I'd never seen this person since, and I knew I wasn't going to because you. We went for a drive. This is a person I knew for a long time. I used to look at him like a younger brother, like we used to be that close. And we were just going for a drive, and I remember I just said, we made a plan to go to a specific place, and we were heading towards that place, and he's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because I missed the road to his house. But that was the plan, to go this way, because that's what we planned. I had to slam on the brakes, I had to turn around and take him home, but he didn't say that. The plan was to do something else, and I didn't say that. And he said, and it was like mind exploding. They will do this to you, bro. It's crazy making, it's gaslighting. They'll make it seem like they didn't say that. In this person's mind, they probably changed their mind. They no longer want to go to that place. They just want to go home now. But guess what? They didn't say that. They'll not tell you that, but they'll be like, oh no, I didn't say that, but what? Yes, you did. That's how crazy it is. That's how crazy it is, bro. They will do this to you, and that's just an example out of many. Number 4, and this one is pure evil as well. It has also happened to me. They will isolate you from loved ones. They will take you away from your friends. They'll strip you away from your own family. Because they'll convince, like, it's not like they tell you they're doing this. It's not like, oh, I'm going to let this person know. You're never hanging out with your friends. You're never seeing your family ever again, and they're texting these things. It doesn't happen that way. Slowly but surely, they start to reel you in the way you want, the way they want you to get reeled in. And all of a sudden, before you know it, you can no longer even live without this person. Because they got you that attached. It is pure evil, and they don't care. They strip you away from your friends, isolate you from family. They take you away from every single thing that was ever good in your life. This has happened to me before. And it's not like I was still friends with the people at the time. I still had the family at the time. The thing is, you just don't even feel like the same person anymore around them. So you don't even want to be around them because it's like you're not even there no more. They took a piece of you until you can get it back that you lost. And it takes work to get it back. You have to focus on yourself. You have to not be attached to that person. You have to let yourself hurt and you have to let it go. You have to move on to your future, and all of a sudden that's not there no more. But they will do this to you because it's like they get you so attached. You can no longer live without that person. They become the most important thing to you. So when you lose it, it affects you so much that it strips you away from your friends and family. It's not even that they literally pull you away from them. It's how they manipulate you in talking to them so much and being around them so much to the point where they will do that and then they will leave you. And now it's like you lost someone that you thought you loved so much, and now you can't even be around your friends, your family, nothing, because you're not even in the right headspace. They will completely ruin your life. This is what they will do. Number 5. You know, there's nothing wrong with being like a little bit needy, especially if you're a female, but there's extremes. Every female is gonna, if you're actually in a relationship with a female, she's gonna be a little bit needy, a little bit. But to the extreme where like your life starts to have a negative effect because of how needy they are, that's a no-no. They're always gonna be hitting you up for something. They're gonna be calling you 24/7. You can't even leave the house without them calling you. It's like you can't even have a gym session and they're just calling you. Where are you at? What are you doing? And all this stuff. Making stuff up in their head, and they're on your ass. That's next level neediness, bro. There's nothing wrong with any human beings really being like a little bit needy. It's just human nature. But to that degree where it starts to drive you nuts because they're just always on you, they're always in your head, it's gonna drain you. It's gonna make you emotional. It's gonna make you angry. It's gonna have a very negative impact on your life. This is what they will do, and you have to avoid people like this at all costs. This goes on to number 6. They will purposely make you fail. They'll never tell you this. And what's crazy too is obviously if you succeed, you're going to benefit their life a lot more, but they don't even care about that. A narcissist purposely wants you to lose. Anything that makes you look good, they hate that about you. They hate that about you. They want to make you feel like a loser. They want to make you feel like you have no shot. They want to make you feel like you have no hope because they feel they're losing you. They want to trap you. They want you to be, they want you to be theirs. Be mine, be mine. Don't ever do that. Don't get more attractive. They're scared of that because they know your potential. They don't want you to live without them. They want to trap you because they think they're going to lose you. Even if you're doing better, like let's say you're actually with them, living together and everything. In their minds, oh my God, he's doing better. He's going to leave me and all this stuff without thinking you're doing better so you can provide for your damn family and her ass as well. But this is how they think. Even if that's not the case, that's how they will think. This is why a narcissist will purposely get you to lose. It will make you sick to your stomach being around them. You can't. You'll end up breaking up with them just from them being that way. It's like, I can't do this. My life has to go on. I have to do what I'm gonna do, and you have to get out of my way. Get out. Number 7. They will guilt you to stay. Let me tell you guys something, bro. I have legitimately, in my life, at the age of 21, had a female that wrapped her whole body around my right leg, got on the ground, sat down, and wrapped her legs around mine and her arms as I'm dragging her out of the house. Out! Out! No, I never even really cared that much, but that's what was happening. And looking back, that's what was happening. Ding! They will guilt you to stay. No, don't go on your purpose. Don't go out there into the world and do better. Stay with me. And they make it seem so innocent and stuff, but they're trapping you. They don't care about you doing better to your life. They just care about trapping you. They just care about your time, your energy, your attention. They're selfish in that way. They can't let you live your life like a man. They're going to trap you. As harmless as that may have seemed, like when that happened to me, I didn't even feel no negative vibes, but it's just the fact that these things happen. They will guilt you to stay, and there could be many more severe cases. They could emotionally manipulate you to stay with their words. They could do all these sorts of things. You cannot listen to these individuals, bro. Your life, trust me, your life is much better without them in it. Much better. You gotta break those ties. Out! Number 8. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. They will not answer your question. No matter what, they won't answer your question. If you call them out for something, if you ask them a question about it, they will answer your question with a question. I don't even know what example to give here, but you could ask them something plain as day, clear as day. They won't answer it. Ask me a question about anything. I will gladly answer that question for you. I have no reason not to. Ask me anything. Guess what? They can't answer a damn question because they don't want to give you answers. They want to keep things. They want to crazy make. They want to gaslight you. They want to have that edge over you. They don't want to answer to what you're saying. Nothing. They won't even answer you. It will drive you completely insane. And it's like you're just sitting there and it's like, let's say you call them out for something or they done something wrong and you're just like standing up there and you're just like, answer the question. They won't answer it. Answer the question. They're not going to answer it. And just with that being said, look how much better your life would be without these batshit crazy individuals in your life. How can you get anything done with them around? You can't. They'll drive you nuts. You won't be in the headspace you need to be in. And guess what? Without them, you will be free. You will feel so good. But they will drive you absolute bonkers. I promise you that. And this goes on to the last things. What they will do, they will make you feel, they will make you angry and emotional. I've put holes in walls before, bro. And that's not who I am. Pretty smart fella. I'm not just going to put holes in the walls for no reason, bro. They make you do this. And there was times in the past where we were forced to be surrounded by narc individuals. And things happen. We're not going to lay a hand on a lady. We're not going to do none of that. But guess what? We'll take it on your wall then. Because you're doing too much. It's not just like a little thing. I don't freak out like that, bro. I really don't. It takes a long time, and there's only so much a bear can take. They poke, and it's just like, whoa, elbow right through the wall. You can't help it. You can't take it anymore. They start to drive you nuts. They will make you angry and emotional. Even if you're not an emotional person, they will get you to that point. And this one right here kind of ties into, they will purposely make you fail. They will convince you you're no good, so you fail. Even if you're head honcho, even if you're so good at the things you do, they'll convince you you're not good. What? They will literally convince you that. They will look you dead in the face and you're no good. What do you mean? You suck at this. Like, you know what I'm saying? They will do this, bro. Even if you're really good, they will mess with your mind. So you fail. Don't let it happen. And obviously this is a well-known one. They will give you the silent treatment. Everything could be so good in the relationship with them, in the friendship, in the business partnership. Everything could be so damn good. And all of a sudden, they don't want to start the business. They're just gone. They don't even reply to you. Same with the women. Everything could be so good they could sell you a dream and go completely silent. Everything could be so good, and one day they decide to just boom. And guess what else? Sometimes you have to narc the narc. Sometimes you have to give them the silent treatment, but you ain't playing no damn game. You're giving them silent treatment because you're done. You're done in that situation. You're done with that girl. You're done with that friend. You're done with the family. Whatever it is, you're just done. It's all good. With whoever it is, it's all good. I'm just done here. That's it. I'm good. My life is better off without your ass in it. Plain and simple. And they'll probably try to hit you up on multiple different platforms, possibly on multiple numbers, or whatever else crazy stuff they do over email or whatever it is. They'll even sometimes pretend to be somebody else. And here's another one what they do. The last thing. They'll make up random scenarios. Out! You're cheating on me. Blah, 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 blah. I know you are. What? I went to get milk at the store, and you think I'm cheating on you. They will make up random scenarios in your head. I can't even say some of the stuff that happened in the past, bro, with this specific person. It's completely insane. Completely insane. I'll give you one example, actually. I dressed the same way I have always dressed. At this time, when I was 20, she was 19. We were getting ready to put on regular ass clothes, to go to a regular ass supermarket to get some regular ass snacks, to come back to watch a movie. I didn't dress no different. Not a bit. I put on literally gym clothes. Because at this time I was heavy in the gym, I was wearing gym clothes like all the time. This person complained about me wearing regular clothes. Who are you wearing that for and all this stuff? And it's like, what are you talking about? They just make up random scenarios in their head. Because of their insecurities, that's what they do. It will drive you nuts. It's laughable. What? What? You don't know what's going on. They just think random scenarios. Oh, you probably slept with her. You probably have a bunch of hoes on the go. They just think things, and they think their thoughts is what reality is, when it's not reality at all. Reality is reality, and the reality is fucking wrong. But they make that shit up in their heads. And for you to be on the other end of that, it's gonna drive you nuts. So guys, this is a video. Do not ignore anything to do with this video. These are all facts. pretty much everything here, everything actually, in fact, everything here has happened to me before, and it's probably happened to a lot of you guys. And as soon as you acknowledge that this is the kind of person you're dealing with, you have to cut them heads off. You're done.